Back in June, many people may have been under the impression that all was said and done on sports betting. It passed and was signed into law in Charlotte under a deal of fanfare at the Spectrum Center. But now, in the middle of the state budget, there's a reported 611-page draft that's been passed around the General Assembly and to media organizations in Raleigh that makes what was passed in the Queen City not necessarily a dream, but it certainly is different.
All of a sudden you see in there that there's technical changes. That's the word they use, technical changes to the sports betting law.
Steve Bittenbender is with BetCarolina.com and the Gambling.com group. Both serve as gambling resource sites and are not associated with any effort on legalization. We went over the proposed changes with him. The limit of 12 licenses across the state goes away, and anyone who wants to set up shop for mobile sports betting would have to work with a professional sports team or with organizations like NASCAR or the PGA. The law now says it's only an option. Bittenbender says this isn't necessarily a bad thing. Other states have this set up, but it may limit who comes to the state.
They're substantial, I think. In the end, I don't necessarily think they're going to make a whole lot of changes. I think, it's not going to be enough to deter FanDuel, DraftKings, your major operators. They're still going to come to North Carolina.
Lawmakers have been working out deals to get a budget passed, which has also included things like Medicaid expansion and state races. There's been discussion about other casinos in the state. It looks like Medicaid and casinos will likely be in different legislation.
The response would be that I hope that both bills pass.
But before mobile sports betting becomes the norm in North Carolina, things could change on how it works, leading to a possible delay.
If the sports betting changes go in as is, it might bump the time frame a little bit. But keep in mind, the January 8th date, that was the earliest that the state could launch.
Now, we did make a point to reach out to State Representative Jason Sain. He represents Lincoln County, is one of the big supporters and sponsors of that sports betting legislation.
And we wanted to be able to get his thoughts on the proposed changes. We have not heard back from him just yet.